here's the brutal truth. If people and buyers are maybe first-time home buyers, maybe using an FHA program with limited down payment, maybe a veteran using a VA loan, but they have or don't want to use too much cash out of pocket, you're utilizing these types of loans, you might be pushed out of the market if you wait to interest rates to drop and the market favors the seller at that time. Because what happens in that kind of crazy world that we just came out of is that people will outbid. Thus, a lot of the time, if you have financing, there will be appraisal concerns. And keep in mind that the appraisal is there not really to protect the buyer, it's there to protect the lender from overlending. That's why they do it mandatorily for most loans. And so as you bid above what the market supports, if the appraisal doesn't hit that value, then someone has to either the seller has to drop the price usually, or the buyer has to come out of pocket to pay that appraisal deficiency to accepted offer price, which could be whatever the amount is. And a lot of buyers don't have that out of pocket capital. And so they're directly competing. If you're in that market as an owner occupant, you're directly competing with other investors. You're competing with hedge funds that come in cash, and some of them come all the way up to full price in that type of market value, which is a win, because market value used to be a win when everyone is bidding and offering up here. So for a buyer to get at market was a win. And hedge funds were paying up to market, up to about $450,000 cash. And that is why it was so hard for FHA, VA, and first-time home buyers to acquire homes, because they had to compete with cash offers. Thus, there was no concern for the seller about having appraisals being met and whatnot. So if you're a buyer considering to buy in the near future, you either have to be really prepared to jump in as soon as interest rates dip, because if you're on the bandwagon a little after that, you're going to be competing against the rest of the world that are on the sidelines waiting to buy. And this is a reality that will probably happen if everything that is trending happens the way we think it's going to. So be careful with that. Sellers, this is something for you guys to understand as well, is that it really depends on your situation, but this is the type of market we're in. This is the type of market we will be in once interest rates dip. So whether you're in the market to buy or sell, there are strategies for both sides. And buyers, keep in mind, there's a slogan out there, a meme if you may, that says, marry the house, date the rate. And what that means is get in while you can, get in while it's a little easier for buyers to get in with less competition. And then if interest rates and the financing platform gets better, then refinance. Or use seller concessions now while negotiations are minimal, or not minimal, while negotiations are happening, and have the seller potentially buy down your interest rate right now so you can lock in at a lower interest rate. And just for a note, about $450,000 purchase, $10,000 buys down your interest rate about 7/8 of a point. So you can save almost a point with $10,000, which you could potentially get the seller to buy down, including new builders. Just make sure you talk to your realtor about that. And that's why you need a realtor even with new builds, because there's a lot of different strategies that favor whatever strategy it is you're taking to combat interest rates. So consult your realtor. Consult us if you're comfortable with us, and we'd be happy to go over strategy, over future planning, and over basically the entire buying or selling process from start to beginning. Start to finish. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. It is a free consultation, and we'd be happy to help you. Our goal is to educate the world, and there are no strings attached. That's why we're doing videos like this. That is why we're reaching out to you guys to try and add value to the world as a person and as a company. But we're going to continue to do this, and so please take advantage of that. We are pounding the pavement every day, getting educated every day, and improving every day for your benefit. So let us know how we can help, and we look forward to hearing from you. Other than that, happy hunting, happy selling, enjoy Las Vegas, stay cool, and take care. Have a great day.